shall we keep, Savior?
I don't think I need to be doing that right now.
Getting into the trial, should you brownie?
No trials yet. Maybe one down.
Wessel Rustbrook says, I'm back, what did I miss?
Not much. Just pathing through the game. Switch to bows, using frenzy. I almost touched the lever. I tried. I clicked it. But then I ran away before it fully went through. Internet crashing a bunch. This fucking latency. Oh god, I fucking hate it. I don't need no fucking mono potion no more. You know what? I don't need all these movement speed potions either. Oh yeah, there's more we gotta do in here and there. I don't know where the fuck he's at. Oh. You'd think after all this time I'd have the campaign memorized, but nope. Chromatics. I love chromatics. Oh, latency pop. Gotta love that latency pop.
I don't think I need
I am at journey well.
Tattoo. Needs fire damage.
Nope.
10% of leech is instant. Yeah, let's try that. See if that fixes my mana problems. Looks like it might help a little. It's almost indistinguishable. Fight this red beast to the death. I can't even tell that what I'm standing on is what I'm supposed to be standing on. Like, this and this look almost the damn same. If I'm not looking at the mini-map. Just fucking walking into fucking poison the whole time like an idiot. Ew, rogue markers. Fucking gross. Nobody likes heist. Oh yeah, that instant leech doesn't do shit.
Wessel Rustbrook says, did you even do heist?
Yeah, I did heist. I fucking hated it. They made it a little better, but I fucking hate the doorways. How whenever you want to walk through a doorway, it's fucking just crammed with enemies. So if you're not a ranged character, let's say you're doing a fucking melee build, and you need to play some fucking heist, and you gotta go through a doorway. You open the door, and you gotta dash through the door, and there's a billion people on the other side. I fucking hate it. Oh, damn, that's some life. I'll take it.
Wessel Rustbrook says. Skill issue. Wessel
Yeah.
Rustbrook says. LOLJK.
It probably is a bit of a skill issue. But I'd say it's more an impatience issue. I don't want to have to fucking wait. I hate waiting. There's a lot of waiting in Heist, too, when they do their fucking jerking each other off shit. Gotta click the button, they fucking dive through the door. You gotta wait for them to unlock the door or defuse traps. Yeah, I don't like it. Then you gotta go to the fucking rogue marker thing to go to the whole separate place instead of just fucking letting you do it in your own town. It might be a little better if they just got rid of the whatever that place is called and they let you just build it in your own town. Did you say TP at the trial?
Yeah.
My internet's cut out and it just said trial. What the fuck do you invite me to?
Put some mob type in here and or me.
I didn't accept a formal invitation to a gangbang here.
Wessel Rustbrook says. You should try HCSSF old man, I might like it.
I've tried hardcore solo Southbound. I played quite a bit of hardcore solo Southbound. I like it a lot. I'm definitely not going to play it this league. My internet is dog shit. And of course it wouldn't be new league content if they didn't make it overly rippy to where they got a mid-league nerf it. I have a feeling that's gonna happen with some coffins.
Wessel Rustbrook says. Really when?
When I played hardcore solo Self-Found? Last time was probably like a year and a half ago. They have a bunch of challenge leagues that are hardcore solo Self-Found too. I played quite a few challenge leagues. I've never beat Maven solo Self-Found hardcore. But the problem lies in the fact I got a job, so I can't be losing my characters like that. Now if gaming was my job, I'd probably only play hardcore of some variation. But spending 30 hours and then losing a character and needing to spend another 30 hours is 30 hours I ain't got.
Wessel Rustbrook says. Oh, you played the gauntlet?
Yeah, I've played several gauntlets. played GGGs and I played Zazarians. Ashen Fields. Let's see, I'm gonna refund this fucking instant leash. That's dog trash. Hey, guys, chill out. Trying to determine what to do with my levels here. You guys are getting rambunctious. Chaos Orb. Going to
Wessel
my
Rustbrook
Bringer
says,
of Rain.
"Yet I haven't watched you in a while."
I haven't played hardcore in a while, so... And I haven't streamed in a while, since last league. I was gonna go more, but you know... Switched jobs, moved... A bunch of other shit. It's been busy.
Wessel Rustbrook says, "Changed your YT channel name."
Also changed my channel name from The Consumer to Be Starred. Yeah, it's been busy. It's been busy. Played a couple new games. Liza P. Unicorn Overlord, which was a 10 out of 10. Absolutely incredible. I beat it just last night. Took me 110 hours to beat it on the hardest difficulty. And then as soon as I beat it, it unlocks another difficulty. And I'm like, you son of a bitch. Because I will 100% have to play that harder difficulty.
Damn. 2 Regal Orbs or 1 Chaos Orb.
I got 2 Regal Orbs and 2 Chaos Orbs. Man, it feels real good. Just rolling around with 8 frenzy charges. Like it ain't been no big deal. I'm gonna have to head this way eventually, so I might as well do it now. Go get those auras. I should fucking live stream me calling cocks and yelling at them. I don't even yell at people. I catch more shit with honey than vinegar. At least I used to. I think it's time to whip out the vinegar. I've called them 6 times, and all 6 times they said they would get someone out here to look at the outside of our house and make sure our fucking shit's set up correctly. Not once has any fucking human came here.
I'll give you a Regal Orb for 2 Chaos Orbs.
Sure, I won't need Chaos Orbs for a bit. I'll just give you 2 Chaos Orbs, and you can give me 2 Chaos Orbs when you get them. I'll do it once I get to a waypoint. Yeah, I can add physical damage to that. I forgot this is like the worst place to wait for a waypoint.
Goddamn Regal Orbs.
Goddamn latency.
Yeah, my shit's taking a dump all over my chest as well.
I'm paying like $180 a month for internet too. For this fucking shabby ass service. I'd pay $1,000 a month if they had a $1,000 a month plan that actually fucking was guaranteed to work 100% of the time at 100% performance. Totally worth it. But they don't carry a guaranteed to work service because they're fucking losers. Hope it killed you.
Nah, I got big old Goku boy. He always protects me.
I got nothing to protect me but my foul stench. Can't tell if that was a rage crash or a fucking death. Either way, he's a fucking loser. Oh, he probably went to go buy shit. That makes sense. What'd you get?
Tornado.
Only 2 chaos? That's nice.
Yeah.
Makes sense. No one's gonna use a skill until a big creator uses a skill. Damn, spinning up on that boy.
What? Why? Trinity can't support orb skills? That's just uncalled for.
What the fuck's an orb skill?
Tornado, apparently. Orb storms, hydrosphere. Typically spells that have like a duration. You set them down and they sit for a while.
There's an keep your life to your own.
I'm on team. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Wessel Rustbrook says. It's a new tag.
No. Lag.
Exactly. What am I going to be able to do with this bow here? Physical damage. It's not that much of an upgrade, but
Wessel
it's an
Rustbrook
upgrade.
says. My god, your bro sounds like a robot. Yeah,
Yeah, his shit was lagging. Rubber dragon. Like a Baggin? Oh, actually, let me see what I can select here. Oh damn, I got a bunch of mana now. God, latency spikes are nutty. Nutty. Strides have only been kicked off of YouTube twice. With this much latency, I would have thought the stream would be going down left and right.
Wessel Rustbrook says. Yeah, I only see slideshows.
Oh, the stream
Shit,
slide
slap.
showing? That's not surprising at all. Yeah, it's stupid, because when you do a speed test, look at that. This is what it's pretending I have. But I don't have that at all. It's like stuttering non-stop. See? 2000 latency. This might help a little. Oh no, I do have it on windowed full screen. Never mind. Sometimes if I move my OBS down here onto the same screen that the game's running, it's a little better. I don't know why.
Wessel Rustbrook says. You cut out, what did you say?
Shit. I'm gonna be cutting out all game. I'm not gonna be able to repeat myself over and over and over again. I said internet bad. Hey, guys. How come every time there's nobody around until I click? Let's see, where am I going now? I got that. I got these bad boys. Yeah, I can get some life and evasion. Actually, I'm gonna go up here. And I'm gonna get spell suppression. Can I teleport to that? Hell yeah.
Wessel Rustbrook says. When did you start sounding so southern?
I don't know. I kind of throw Southern on every now and then. I've been hanging out with some of my Southern folk down here in Arizona. Maybe it's rubbed off a little bit. Seattle accent's a little hard to do without a cock in my mouth. Might have to put my stream to 720p instead of 1080p. Oh, I can do this too. This might help. There's no way to force it to 60 frames per second. I really got to change it on my monitor. Okay, it's not gonna, it really doesn't want to show desktop. All right, fine, fine, fine.
Wessel Rustbrooks says. So you're back AZ, huh?
Yep, back in AZ. Really not very happy about it. My room's probably 85 degrees right now. Gonna be like 190 degrees this summer too. Yeah, OBS seems to have a little bit of an issue if I have 120 frames per second on my monitor, but only record and stream at 60. I'll take a chisel. I'll turn around for a fucking chisel. Oh, this bitch is already dead. Twelve % increased attack speed. Hot diggity damn. Hold on to that. Prefix, prefix, prefix. Ah.
Wessel Rustbrook says. Everyone in Canada is freaking out cause it barely snowed this year.
Oh, I didn't put my new bow on. Why would they be freaking out? Do people like it that cold up there? More people die from cold temperatures than warm temperatures. If I was in Canada, I'd be fucking burning as many tires and oil as I can, trying to get this shit warmer. Isn't it snowing like a
Wessel
motherfucker in
Rustbrook says,
Ontario right now?
I guess.
Oh, it's not a guess, it's a fact. More people die from cold than heat. Yeah, as global warming happens, less people will be dying from weather events than before.
Wessel Rustbrook says, I mean, I don't mind the cold.
Oh, fuck that. I think you only don't mind the cold is because you spend most of your time indoors. I don't mind the cold either. I'm always in my fucking house. With my desktop heating me up. But imagine if you're like a fucking road construction worker or just a construction worker. It's fucking negative 10 degrees outside. You gotta build a fucking skyscraper. Ah, fuck that noise. Doesn't tornadoes do some cool shit with projectiles?
The original version does. I don't think this one does.
One of these days, they're gonna realize that nobody likes the trials, and they're just gonna fucking get rid of them.
Yeah, they already talked about it. It's called POE 2. POE 1 though. Oof. I don't know about that one.
I can't even figure out how to fucking get out of here. There it is. I'm still pretty hesitant about POE 2. I think there's a probably greater than 50% chance that when POE 2 releases, POE 1 will be better.
I can see that.
Wessel Rustbrook says, Nah, I'm on Mount Cananiscus. I live in an area with little to no cars and my closest Walmart is 2 hours away, which I get on a shuttle for.
POE 1 comes from its leagues. I don't know which leagues are going to carry over. I know crafting's going to be way weaker. And we're probably going to have to wait for new crafting leagues.
Yeah, living in the middle of nowhere, Canada would be fucking awesome. Go hunt some fucking moose. Assuming you get good enough internet. I imagine it's pretty shit though.
Wessel Rustbrook says, Nah, hunting is kinda stupid.
Yeah, who wants meat? Oh, you're a fucking gay-ass vegetarian. Keep forgetting that. There's nothing wrong with having a dick in your ass. I support it for other people, but I kind of like my asshole dick-free. Nah, hunting's lit. Now that I live back in Arizona, I'm gonna go hunting again. Haven't been in a while. Oh, fuck. Don't crash. I'm okay with you going to 1,000,000 latency. As long as you don't disconnect, we're good to go. Though I wouldn't want to hunt a moose unless I had a
Wessel
crew.
Rustbrook says, Dude, it's not even that we have bears here.
Yeah, bears are pretty rough. Bears are pretty rough. A bear will see you and go, huh, I'm gonna eat that. And then he'll go eat that. We have black bears here. You have a pretty good shot of fighting off a black bear. But you guys got them fucking brown bears. You ain't fighting off no fucking 800-pound brown bear.
Wessel Rustbrook says. And a Mose can F you up so quickly.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just instantly at least break a limb. If they get your neck or head, you're just dead instantly. And you basically, the bear gets to choose whether it kills you or not. It's like, do I want to kill him or do I just want to fuck him up and ruin his day? Yeah, I've seen a lot of those bear attack videos. Fucking bonkers. And a lot of times when a bear will kill you, it's nice and slow. Fucking mountain lions and other cat-based predators, ouch. They will try to kill you quickly. They'll go for your jugular, they'll go for your spine, try to fucking paralyze you, but a bear will just start fucking chewing you. It's like, chewy. Arrived right in time. Pick up some of this fucking gear.
Belly of the beasts.
It's pretty good unique to start with. Oh no.
Wessel Rustbrook says. A carnivore go for the vitals, and because bears are omnivorous they mostly have grinding teeth, which is the most brutal way to go.
Yeah, the claws are pretty good though. Their claws are pretty sharp. Do you have a red skill gem? I don't even think I have a single red skill gem aside from my Bone Shatter of Carnage.
Yeah. Ooh, Molten Strike of Xanath. I think people like that one.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be pricey. I'd put it up right now. Thank you. Come on, Snaky.
Oh,
Holy
baby, triple auras.
Holy Flame of Ire. You want to use that one?
Nope.
Glacial Hammer of Shattering. Gross. And Summon Stone Golem of Hordes. But most importantly, Polymath.
You can't do math.
Well, I can't do nothing.
Till next time, shall we keep
Oh, was Awakened POE trade gonna crash the game? Nope. Oh, god damn it. I always forget how to get to the settings of this. There it is. Necropolis. There we go.
Wessel Rustbrook says. Also on the topic of hunting, I literally see no point in hunting a moose. What am I going to do with a 1,200 pounds moose carcass which I have to go hunt personally? Like, are we in the Middle Ages?
I mean, you got a point there. I have no argument. I shot an elk once and it was like 800 pounds. We had to cut that bitch into quarters. And a moose is much bigger than an elk. You can hunt smaller things. For me, the best thing to hunt is birds. Fucking duck hunting is awesome. I go dove hunting a lot. That's really fun. And everybody hates birds. Fucking birds. Stupid little fucking bastards. Aside from crows, they're all dumb as shit, too. No crows and ravens. What the fuck?
See you.
Is that lightning coming from the tornado?
No, that's my Herald of Thunder.
Gotta start picking up some of these claws. Gonna have to switch to melee again at some point. Accuracy 1800, still higher than my life. Excellent. Gotta get that 40% more damage. That was a lot of clicks to pick that up. At least 6. Where am I? Oh yeah, I'm heading up this way. I'm gonna go the better way first. The quay. Keep following me. I'll kill you eventually. The hell? What, not even hitting him? Unable to leech? God, those fucking tornadoes look cool as shit.
Wessel Rustbrook says. What you favorite Krispy Kreme donut?
Regular glaze, followed very closely by raspberry filled glazed. The regular glaze, when they're brand new, fresh, right off the rack. Oh man, it's very hard to beat that. It is very hard to beat that. Very tasty. Nice and soft and small. I like the Krispy Kreme donuts because they're real nice and small. You can eat like 20 of them. Bigger donuts, they're kind of a little more bready, a little harder to get through, less sugar. I don't like any of the cream-filled ones, like the Boston cream pie or whatever this fucking thing is called. Bavarian
Wessel
cream
Rustbrook
pie.
says. Caramel Crunch is mine.
I don't think I've had a caramel crunch. Krispy Kreme is good as shit, though. Dangerous. The body can handle sugars well, and the bodies can handle fats well. But when you mix fats and sugars together, then the body has a difficult time. Because they kind of work interchangeably. And donuts are pretty much nothing but sugar and fat. Only way to make it worse is ice cream. Ice cream and donuts together? Oh, that's a fucking terrible combo. The painful screams of my enemies.
Wessel Rustbrook says. Yet I got good metabolism, this isn't going to be a problem for me for at least now.
Yeah, I was the same way. Till right about 35 is when I think it turned off. All you gotta do is just look at your parents. If your dad had a good metabolism his whole life, then you will too. But people with Indian descent do have a difficult time with Western diets. Diabetes is very prevalent, and so is weight gain. Though I don't think a Canadian diet's the same as an American diet. America's weird. Like our ingredients for the same products are completely different than Europe's. Europe has regulations to prevent a lot of the stuff we put in our food. Downside of freedom is freedom. Stop it. Just go in the fucking door. Ice Crash. I've never liked Ice Crash. People love it. I've never been a fan of the Ice Crash. Crazy my attack speed is that slow with 8 frenzy charges. Let's fucking do it, dude. I will stay here and I will fight you to
Wessel
the death.
Rustbrook says. Yeah, I think also my dad grew up in a region where most are vegetarian, and for a long time meat was outlawed pretty much, so we never had obesity or diabetes were a factor.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Diabetes and obesity doesn't come from eating meat. Not at all. It's literally impossible to get fat eating meat. Fat comes from sugars primarily, or carbs if you want to call them that, and then secondarily it comes from fat. There's a phrase called rabbit starvation. Back in the day when during, I think it was the potato famine in Ireland, all their potato crops died and the only thing they
Wessel
really had to
Rustbrook
eat was
says,
rabbits.
It's pretty possible.
No, it's not. Not at all. But anyways, only thing they had to eat was rabbits, and because there's not enough fat on rabbits, the only thing rabbits have is protein. People are starving to death because despite the fact that they got their protein nutrients, they couldn't get their fats and carbs. Because your body only needs your body needs protein, that's mandatory. And then it either needs fats and or sugars. Your body can transform sugar into fat, and it can turn fat into sugar, but it can't turn protein into fat or sugar. And unfortunately, cultists have taken over the dietary institutions, and those cultists are all climate change
Wessel Rustbrook
alarmist
says,
vegetarians.
Well, my dad and granddad didn't have it, so I'm going to say it's 'cause of our diet.
There's some words to be said about that. A baby kangaroo knows to, when it's born, crawl into a little pouch and try to find a nipple. And it knows that. I don't know how the fuck it knows that, but somehow it knows that at birth. So if your parents didn't eat meat and their parents didn't eat meat, you probably have some genetic components that allow you to live better not eating meat. But up near where you live, there's Eskimos, and all they eat is meat, and none of them are fat. Their entire diet is meat. Whale, seals, bears. They eat no fruit. They eat no vegetables. Might eat a little bit of nut. But you can only get so much nut out of a nut. But my family's been steak, potatoes, and carrots. So that's what my body likes the best.
Wessel Rustbrook says. Also, speaking of bear meat, it is literally the most disgusting tasting meat there is.
Oh no, bear's not that bad. It's not great, you're right about that, but it is. You haven't eaten enough meat.
Wessel Rustbrook says. Also, I'm not vegan, I keep telling you, it's only when I'm competing, lol.
Explains why you don't get first, my guy. You need your proteins. Unless you supplement. It's very difficult to get the proper amount of protein on a vegetarian and or vegan diet. Of course, unless you include eggs in your vegetarian diet, in which case you're not a vegetarian.
Wessel Rustbrook says. Nah, my dietitian said to eat like kidney beans.
Yeah, beans are really good for protein. Can't hate on beans.
Come over here. I'm doing
Rogue Harbor, you're fucking gross. Why would you be in there?
To unlock the stash and put on the affinity.
You want a curse on elemental, weakness on hit?
Sure. Can't use it. 'Cause my shit's in my gloves.
I slapped it in the guild stash. But beans don't have the same proteins that certain meats have. I forget what it's called. It's been a while since I looked in it. Some type of amino acids that only proteins have.
what's going on? Tell me something. Bring me back something.
Wessel Rustbrook says. Cocknut shavings on peas and lentil soup with sliced roasted cabbage.
Ugh. Ugh.
Wessel Rustbrook says. My fave diet meal.
Oh, that sounds fucking nasty. You've had like a really good steak, right? Once you get a really good steak, I mean, there's just no beating it.
Just need a moment.
Them cows taste good. Oh, we were talking about bad tasting meat. Yeah, crow is disgusting. Rat, also really gross. I am also not a fan of squirrel. Javelina, also pretty gross. You could prepare it a
Wessel
little
Rustbrook
better.
says.
It's not so bad.
My dad took me to a Japanese place where they served a 5 Wagyu, and yes, it's literally the best.
Oh yeah, if you had Wagyu, you've had a good steak. Yeah, that shit is real good. But even Asmongold's $1 steak or whatever the fuck it is excellent. No Wagyu, but if you're gonna be eating steak a lot, you don't want fucking Wagyu. You want to figure out a way to make that cheap shit taste good, because damn, beef is expensive. Steaks up in Seattle are like getting up to $20 a pound for just a New York strip. It's about $16 a pound here, which is a lot cheaper. Well, $4 cheaper.
Wessel Rustbrook says. I can't eat anything that isn't Wagyu tbh, even like prime meat tastes gross.
Yeah, it's got to be a genetic component if you think prime meat tastes gross. What about dish from your homeland, like tiki masala or butter chicken? That shit's delicious.
Wessel Rustbrook says. Yeah, it's fire.
Fucking fire. I might tell the wife to fucking order me some butter chicken right now. You never know what you're gonna get with butter chicken. I don't think it's supposed to be spicy. But sometimes you're like, yeah, I'll get a butter chicken. You know, I don't know what the fuck they do to it. Sometimes it is hot as shit. And I don't do well with Indian spice.
Wessel Rustbrook says. Honestly, real Indian food isn't really that spicy, just in some areas.
Yeah, I've never had what you would consider real Indian food, but I doubt I like real Indian food. I always tend to like the Americanized versions of everything a little better. I would even say sushi, because almost every Japanese sushi restaurant we went to, they put that disgusting abomination called wasabi on their sushi, and wasabi is fucking nasty. Oh shit. This is the fucking cannot leech life. That's not good. That's good damage, though. I'll throw that fucking on here. I don't need a leech no knife. Put that in the side just in case it turns out I want it. But the fish for the sushi was a lot nicer in Japan. Just wish they could fucking leave that wasabi off.
Wessel Rustbrook says. It's literally mostly vegetarian and they don't add a lot of spice to it, only in really poor area they use spice to kill the hunger.
Yeah, shit, I was kind of thinking they'd put all that spice on there to help with digestion. So fucking hot, it starts digesting the food before it even hits your stomach. I fucking hate this boss.
Wessel Rustbrook says. Not that it's bad cause I like their region of food better.
Yeah, usually poor people have some of the best dishes. Rich people will take the poor people's technique and then use superior ingredients and then make it even better. But it's the poor people that have to get the cheap, nasty food and somehow make it palatable that comes up with the best ingredients. Or the best recipes, I should say. Saw an Anthony Bourdain video where he was fucking like kayaking through Malaysia or Indochina, getting pho off of his little fucking kayaks. You just kayak up to a little fucking pho joint, you get some pho, and you kayak to the next one, and that shit looked good. I really like pho. Pho's fucking delicious. Might like it better than ramen. It's close. Ooh, 20% movement speed boots. Nothing else, though. Don't know why I destroy it when I
Wessel Rustbrook says. I love ramen and I like pho, but the raw meat kinda bothers me.
You can get it without raw meat. It's called brisket.
Be careful.
Yeah, I don't get the raw meat either. I get pho with brisket. almost hat. $59, $50. Oh, I'm only 2 levels behind. Nice.
Food time.
I was thinking something fucking similar. I'm gonna go just a little bit ahead though.
Alright.
Frenzy's working pretty fucking good as a league starter. As a trickster anyways, with these 8 frenzy charges.
Wessel Rustbrook says, I was having lunch out with my Bajurich boss and she is really snobby and about international food. We were in a pretty sick faux place and I didn't want to look like a chump and let her judge me. Wessel Rustbrook says, so I ordered the raw meat version.
Yeah, the raw meat version's okay. It's good, but the brisket is just better meat in my opinion. Usually that raw meat is kind of a low quality meat and tough. The only reason it's edible is they slice it super thin. Come on, asshole. You should move and let the bleed kill you. Gotta find the town portal, and then I'm gonna get me some fucking nom-noms. Got a unique drop? Shit, what's that gonna be? What's that gonna be? Oh shit, these are good I think for mages. Yep.
Wessel Rustbrook says, why we're in a 20-minute boss fight with her.
20-minute boss fight? You must be so fucking far behind. This must be lagging so bad. If I'm at a boss fight. Or if, unless you're talking about the enemy I just killed back there, she had extra health.
Yeah, the ice hoe. Yeah, the ice hoe.
Yeah. Wanted to kill her. Trying to catch up on experience. Alright, I'm gonna go get me some food. I'm gonna put on a video. Let's see what we got here. I think this is gonna get me banned. Because they can do it, but I can't show them doing it. Eight minutes of this check. Here you go.
Wessel Rustbrook says, dude, your stream is not functioning.
Yeah, nothing I can do about it. It'll be that way the entire time.
Wessel Rustbrook says. Okay, I just got back and what happening? LOL, I'm so confused.
Went and got me some food. That's what happened. I got me cheeseburger, sizzling cheeseburger Doritos. Look at that shit. Sizzling cheeseburger Doritos. Somehow, it does kind of taste like a hamburger. I don't know how.
Wessel Rustbrook says. Dude, why does the stream break only when you start playing again?
The stream just breaks constantly. I wonder if there is a way. Okay, let me stop this stream. OBS is all fucking weird now. I shouldn't have updated it. Now OBS has this like fucking stream thing